got in there. He puts the protractor across and he said, seatbelt's got to go there. No. So I got out and we were discussing things. I said, check that angle again. He checked that and he said, oh, that could probably fit on the side. He said, is that the way you normally drive? I said, fucking absolutely.
G'day everyone, in today's video I will be sharing with you my chat with the owner of this car. He's quite a character, he's got some great stories, so if you can sit down and concentrate, have a good listen, it's going to be well worth your time. So enjoy. With a little bit of rust and a little bit of dirt, WasabiCars and a little wasabi. So this is your car, yeah? Nice. And the engine, what's the capacity? 390?
427.
427? Look at that, eh?
Hey, do they stand, is it ball standard? Fair dinkum.
Wow. So do you know when this car came from the States, or?
Yeah, about 3 years ago. I bought it off eBay.
Yeah? Oh, okay.
The photos that he had there, you know, look good on eBay, as most photos do.
Yeah.
Anyway, eventually I got on to him and I said to him, look, you know, the photographs could have been taken in 1966, you know, which is quite possible. So, and he said, oh, not a problem. He said, I bought myself a new camera a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
He said, it's got date stamps on it. He said, would you be happy with that? I said, yeah, okay, that's not a problem.
Yeah.
He said, you have to give me a few weeks. And I said, yeah, just do it. 157 photographs he sent me.
Did that clog up your email, didn't it?
Oh yeah, it took fucking days. Telstra were going out of their tree. But he had it up on a hoist, photographed all underneath.
Oh, nice.
Took all the seats out, took all the floor mats out, photographed all the floor, the dash, the roof, every square inch of the car.
Yeah.
And he said, you know, what I'm telling you is 100% right. It's what you see, it's what you're buying.
Mate, that is a beauty.
It's an unrestored. It's been in one prang that I know of.
Yeah.
The left-hand rear. It's had a prang in there.
Oh, okay.
You can tell what's there.
Yeah.
And if you strip all the inside out, you can see where it's been.
Okay.
repaired.
But it's a good, honest repair, and.
Yep. When it arrived here, bloke rang me and said, you know, your car's here, and I said, I know. I've been fucking chasing it all the way across the fucking oceans. Because at that stage, you know, I hadn't really seen it.
Yeah.
And, you know, this bloke said to me, hey, it's dead straight.
Yeah. Wow.
So he said, oh, you know, we knock off at 5 o'clock, this is about 4:45.
Yeah.
And I said, well, fucking not tonight, you know. You knock off when I fucking leave. So I jumped in the car, screamed down the coast, was sitting there in the shed with the fluoros on and that. So I just looked down one side and I said, no, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I said, fucking happy now.
Awesome. Nice stuff.
And I said to him, you know, do the LO8 conversion on them.
What's that?
They've got to be converted for Australia.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's okay, I'm with you.
You know, headlights, seat belts.
Yeah.
And I said to him, you know, do the roadworthy on it, get it registered. There's a set of plates. I've owned the plates for 12 months.
Yeah? Oh, jeez.
The car.
Yeah.
And he said, oh shit, well this is all right. Anyway, he rang me up and he said, oh, we're doing the roadworthy on your car.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, oh yeah, here we go, you know.
Yeah.
And he said, it needs a number plate bulb. And he said it needs a pair of windscreen wiper rubbers. He said, we're not driving up the fucking road to get that shit. You can put them on yourself.
That is, and I saw one of these two doors at the Gold Coast Custom Car Show in 2013, I think it was, and the shape is a beautiful shape.
Yeah.
And that chrome trim as well.
Yep.
Sort of minimalistic at the back, but just so beautiful. Really nice.
Oh, did you see inside?
Not yet. That is beautiful. Look at that.
You got your Kate in there, mate.
Oh no, it's fine. It's no worries at all. Product of Ford Motor Company. Look at that. That is unbelievable. Oh, sorry, your coat's in the back there. No issue. It really is no issue. Oh, so these are what you got those replaced because of the
seat belt.
The belt. What do you call that? Belt.
Retractor.
Retractor. That's the one.
There's the original seat belts.
Oh, okay. Yep.
because it had those in there,
Yeah.
I had to put seatbelts in it.
Yeah.
I had to put seatbelts in the back,
Oh, in the back as well.
and I had to put child restraints in it.
Child restraints, okay.
Yeah, there was a problem with these.
Yeah.
Because they've got to be an angle across your body,
Ah,
that's too low. So they normally mount them up on the roof, and I said to him, there is no way you're putting fucking seatbelts in the roof.
yeah.
So he said, well, you sit in the car. So I got in there. He puts the protractor across and he said, seatbelt's got to go there. No. So I got out and we
Yeah.
discussing things. I said, check that angle again. And he checked that and he said, oh, that could probably fit on the side. He said, is that the way you normally drive? I said, fucking absolutely. Then when they had to put the child restraints in, which are only pop riveted,
Oh, okay, yeah.
just a plate.
Yeah.
And I said to him, well, don't drill the holes through the back.
Yeah.
And he said, oh, if we don't drill the holes, they can't use them.
Yeah.
I said, that's a fucking great idea. And he said, oh no, we've got to drill the holes. And I said, well, hang on a moment. So I pulled it out. I said, I'll take this home with me.
Yeah.
You mount the child restraints in, I'll put this back in. He said, oh, fucking just leave it there. I'll put it back in.
And I guess it's an obvious sort of a cliche question, but left-hand drive, I mean, any issues, parking or overtaking or...
Overtaking becomes a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
Because you can't see till you get out there, and there's a fucking
Yeah.
big semi about 6 feet away from you. You've got to be quick to get back onto your side.
Yeah.
But no, not really.
Well, you've got the power to get out of trouble to some degree, or get into trouble.
Get into trouble.
Have you been caught speeding?
No.
Haven't been caught speeding?
Been stopped a few times.
Yeah? Admirers?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
I think the first time I drove it, coming back through Park Ridge,
Yeah.
bloody cop car going the other way, did a big U-ey, light, siren, the works. And I looked at the speed, no, I ain't speeding, you know.
Yeah.
They got out there and I said, what's the problem? And he said, oh, no problem, I just want to look at your car. I said, you fucking arsehole, here I am trying to get the grog back under the seat, the fucking drugs back in the glove box. And he said, I don't give a shit about that crap, I just want to look at your car.
Oh, mate.
And he said, how's it go? And I said, oh, pretty quick.
Yeah.
When we left there, we pulled up at the traffic lights side by side and he said, give it to us. The light went grey. I can go to the boot full and just smoked them up. He caught up, I backed off and caught up with a bit of U and away he went.
There you go. Cops are humans after all.
Yeah.
Mate, thank you so much for the tour. I really enjoyed it, and you got a beautiful car, so congratulations, and in good hands. So there you go. I do hope you've enjoyed that video, and I really want to say thank you to the guys at the Jimboomba Heritage Vehicle Club. They put on the event there that day. I had a great time. It was great to meet everyone, which leads me to question of the day, which is, what car would you import? Now, I live in Japan, and a car that I would like to import would be the HQ Holden Sandman panel van. That would be awesome. Okay guys, thank you so much, and see you next time.
With a little bit of rust and a little bit of turn on WasabiCars in the neighborhood, Wasabi.